Okay, so here I am again because the computer wasn't working. So frustration is here. Today was a hard day. Well, these days are being hard because I am not being able to understand what's happening or why my trades are wrong. But I'm gonna try to find a solution to that. That's by looking at the higher time frame probably. I don't know. I have to try it. But well, first of all, we are on a weekly chart now, um, and I want to understand why the Euro USD is going up with this speed. Okay, so first of all, I understand that we took this low here, and this was the high that took it. Okay, the relevant liquidity was here. So here we have pretty good relevant liquidity. As we broke structure, we took this high. So I think this is something that we're gonna take sooner or later. Okay. Mm, well, yeah, this is the what I think. Okay, so probably here we had like some sort of relevant liquidity or something here, but not relevant at all. Okay, so we had this low here. It is interesting because I think at some point we're gonna take this. Okay, I had this. Probably this low is going to be taken at some point, or these lows. Okay, but now I think we have to take this liquidity. We had a reaction here because this was the high that broke all these lows here. These lows here. So here we had relevant liquidity, and probably here maybe we have some sort of reaction, maybe not, because we only took this. So yeah, I think we're gonna take that high. That's what I'm trying to understand, even though that I only want to look on H1. I think H1 is the time frame, the higher time frame that I want to look to. Okay, so here, as you can see, we had this downtrend, higher highs and lower lows, but here we started to reverse. Okay, so we broke up, we broke again to induce buyers probably, and then we took this relevant liquidity on each one here. Okay, so my idea was today, with this uptrend, to take something here and go down, or to go down and then go up. Okay, but I thought we were gonna take this low. I don't know if trends really help me or bother me, but well. Today I changed the Asia session from 11:05 to 1 because I saw a video of J-Rod explaining that these candles here, the first candles of Asia, are irrelevant because this has not really like liquidity. So the true Asia low is this one. Okay, so today we had this relevant liquidity on each one, which we took perfectly. and even this relevant liquidity here on M5 that took this high here, as you can see. And then I thought, like, I had this relevant liquidity on M5 here to look for a sell or something after this uptrend here. But understanding the H1, taking this relevant liquidity and having this relevant liquidity here, it was probable to go high here, at least here. Okay, so we had this uptrend with breaks of structure here to the upside. We had this break to the upside here before this, and I was looking for a buy, and I looked for a buy here. Okay, but then I hit the stop loss. I thought about waiting for this low to be taken, but I didn't thought about the Asia midline. Okay, I forgot about that. So why did I enter here? Well, I entered here and it was my mistake because we took this and then this. This is not valid. Okay, this is not valid because I have an interest on relevant liquidity when we break relevant liquidity on M5. So the interesting trade was here. Okay, had relevant liquidity taken on M1 here. My mistake. Okay, so the ideal trade was taking this relevant liquidity, inducing buyers. Then we take this relevant liquidity. Maybe here we could have entered. Okay, I have to find like a solution or something, but well, yeah, sometimes it takes another one down. The solution could be like waiting for this. We break down, we take relevant liquidity on M1, another relevant liquidity, and then relevant liquidity and engulfing candle with the uptrend. So this was the perfect trade to take. Okay, this was the good one. As yeah, we had an engulfing candle here, but I prefer something like this. Okay, we have a break of structure up here or here, and then we take relevant liquidity and engulfing candle. Okay, so for me this is the perfect confirmation. Then well, it kept going up, going up, all the way up, and then I had two more stop losses here, which was my mistake. I think they are pretty correct. Okay, because we didn't take this relevant liquidity here or here, but it was too strong and we had this break down here. I thought that we had a lot of sellers here. It broke up, then we have relevant liquidity taken, relevant liquidity, an engulfing candle here, perfect, I like it, I really like it, this candle. So I entered and I had a stop loss, and then again with this SMT that it was not an SMT, and this engulfing candle that it's not really engulfing, I entered again. So well, two stop losses here. I maybe should have waited for relevant liquidity on M5 to be taken here, and probably it was my mistake. Okay, so three stop losses on EU. I stopped here. and here I only had one stop loss and I stopped. I couldn't see this because I wasn't really focused. I thought about selling. Okay, here I was thinking about selling, like looking for this break or this break and then sell. But well, that's why I need more clarity on a higher time frame and be more confident here. Okay. And well, on Nasdaq I had one stop loss here after all this liquidity down. We had this, we never took this relevant liquidity on H1, as you can see on the higher time frame. Well, we had multiple breaks, and I thought this was relevant liquidity, but we could go like down here or down here too. Okay, because well, here I have it better. Okay, I have this high, so my relevant liquidity should be this one or this one. I hope we don't go down here, but who knows. Okay, so on H1 we had this move up yesterday. Even that I think that the relevant liquidity is here. I took all the liquidity and I thought this was relevant liquidity on 5 to look for buys, but these days are pretty difficult because the last move was so strong and well, I think all the buyers are induced probably, but sometimes they induce more buyers to, it depends to then sell. Okay, so we had this break, this downtrend, had some kind of relevant liquidity here, but nothing I would look for. And then we took, we went down, we took this relevant liquidity, we took the relevant liquidity, and obviously we could look for for a sell here. For example, this was a perfect sell, not my timing though, but here it was a good one maybe. Okay, but well, I had a stop loss here looking for buys, and well, pretty difficult day. That's why I need to understand the major context. Okay, so this is it for today, and well, I'm gonna try to find something else to, because I'm yeah, again, I'm frustrated, tired of not finding solutions and results and not having results. So I think I have to focus on trying to understand these things. Okay, so well, see you tomorrow.